Hicks was upset that Mardy Fish beat him to the set. He was here, and Hicks is like, I knew it.
5 hours.
Well,
and then we competed to get here.
We're still going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're still going.
Let's start with you. Great round today. How did it feel out there?
Tough conditions again, super windy. Course is very difficult as is without wind. They move us up a little bit, tee box wise, but it's tough, and for me, both days has been difficult to just to figure out, mostly on the second shots, really figuring out the wind, and I made 6 birdies today, which sort of saved the round. If I didn't, make as many birdies, a couple doubles and one really sloppy double. But every hole you can double out here. It's out there. So it's just, going through yesterday without making one, felt good. And today again, making a couple of them. You're going to make double bogeys out here. You're going to hit in the water. You're going to do something, and especially with this wind. So it's fun, but it's so fun to play it. And it's so fun to play it when you watch it on TV. I watch a lot of golf on TV as well. And play fantasy golf and all that stuff. And so I had Shane Lowry in that tournament that week, and just watch it, kind of watching that and seeing what the wind does with the ball. You can totally tell. You can totally see how that happens, and it's fun. It's really fun to play. It's fun to play in these conditions.
Well, how does it change things for you when you're not only competing against him, you're in the same foursome? Does that change things a little bit? I mean, at least you can see it right in front of you. Does it change any of your shot selection or what you're doing?
No.
Try and push?
No, not at all. I mean, I feel like I just got to go out there and just play my ball. Focus on my ball and see what's happening with the wind and stuff like that, and just kind of focus on me. I always tell people, if it's windy and bad conditions, I want Mardy Fish in my group, because this guy can play in any kind of conditions, and it's so much fun to watch him hit it around. And I've already told him that.
Around.
Yeah, I'll slap it around. But he's very efficient with his slap around. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Hey, Mardy, I wanted to ask you, and this is towards the end of y'all's round. You hit the green on 17, albeit short left, but still you can two-putt that. You stuff it. It's one of the hardest shots out there. What was it, 161 today, but blowing, in off the left? What do you think it was playing?
It was.
You need 180 or 175 yard club?
That one was a little shorter. That one was playing. That one was playing more. I thought it was more like 55-ish. It was like a 35, 135, but it was dead into the wind.
Right.
And that's where, yesterday on 18, I added 40 to my third shot coming into the green from 145 to 185. Ended up hitting 6-iron.
Right.
And that, went, somewhat pin high, I guess. That one, we added 20 to, so ended up with kind of a punchy 8-iron, I think. But those the 15
fun.
and 17, it's super fun. I mean, I grew up in Vero Beach, just up the road.
Right.
And this is how I, hitting those shots is kind of how I learned how to play the game.
That explains a lot.
And that,
Yeah.
Well, he plays in Scottsdale every day, and it's like, it's like a dome.
True.
It's like a dome.
We
But
have no wind.
the funny thing is, though, his accuracy and stuff with his irons today, his distance control was incredible. I said something to Zach, his caddy, and his buddy that comes to all these events, and that's what kind of the fun part too is like. Aaron and I get to play a lot together, and either whether it's in the final group or one of the two, I'm always thankful to play with him because he plays quick, he's not in your way, he's an awesome golfer, and he's a great dude. And then Zach comes with him, who's his buddy, and I've got my buddy Evan, and we just kind of play off each other, and it works. So this week, hopefully, I don't know what the scoreboard looks like, but I'm assuming we'll probably play it again together tomorrow, which will be awesome.
So what you're telling me, you're too comfortable. All right, I ain't talking to you tomorrow.
You're gonna give me the Rory treatment?
Yeah.
Masters Sunday.
Well, is it different playing? Usually you play with baseball guys. If you're playing during off season, whatever, is it different with playing with different guys from different sports? Is it change the camaraderie at all that's out there?
I would say yeah. You go from guys that are kind of loud, like to enjoy it, have fun,
loud,
bunch
like
of
who?
drinks, music.
Who's loud?
I'm not saying anything.
Josh.
But it's more fun, but then when we get to serious golf, you kind of want people that are kind of a little bit more level, get to go and have fun, but at the same time, understand that standing in my line is a problem. Like doing things like that is a problem. You know what I mean? So it's like, playing quick and stuff like that, it's definitely different, 100%.